Hey, what is up everybody? This is Mark, and I wanted to make a quick tutorial to show you how to make something that a few people have asked me how to do. And it's fairly straightforward, but if you haven't made it before, it might just confuse you a little bit, so I wanted to show you how. We want to make a couple of rectangles that would hold a picture, like a 4x6 picture like you see right here. And essentially all we're going to do is make a front piece like this, and then a smaller back piece that essentially creates the slot that it can go into. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the two pieces that we're going to make right here. We're going to make a U-shaped piece like this, and then one that goes right over top of it like this, and that creates a slot that you can slide a 4x6 picture into. All right? I'm using Adobe Illustrator. It doesn't really matter what you use. All of the major vector programs will work about the same way. Once you get the principle, you'll know what to do. So I'm going to just reduce these down so I get them out of the way. But that's what we're getting ready to make. So let me start by making a 4" by 6" rectangle. Just going to draw out a rectangle there. I'm going to go up to the transform panel over here, and I'm going to type in 4" by 6". So that way I've got the size that the photo is going to be, and this is what I need to work around right here. Okay. So now I'm going to make, the first thing I'm going to make is the smaller, the skinnier of the two rectangles there. And I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to go up to Object and Offset Path, which is right here. And whatever program you're using, you're going to have something similar to this. Offset Path. And I'm going to choose that I want an offset path of a positive 0.125. Positive 0.125, that's just 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so now that means this inside rectangle is 4" by 6", and then the outside one is 1/8 of an inch larger all the way around. So that's my first one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste it over here, so I've got another one the exact same way. And I'm going to delete the outside one, and I'm just going to work on from that, and I'll show you what we do for the other one. So now I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to make an offset path. I'm going to actually make two. There are several ways to do this, but this way I would do it. Make an offset path of, I'm going to do a 0.25, a 1/4 inch, so it's going to be a little larger. And then I'm going to select the inside one again, and I'm going to say an offset path of, let's say, negative 0.125. So I'm going just a little bit inside too. You see what I've done there? So this inside rectangle is the size of the original photo, and I'm just making an overlap two different directions. That's my choice. All we really need is this inside lip here, but I'm going to do both of them. And I'm going to select this middle one, which was our original one. I'm going to delete it. So you see what we've got going on here now? I'll move it over top of it real quick, but we're almost there. I've got this rectangle that sits just like this right here, and then we've got the smaller one inside. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm just going to show you one more thing I'm going to do first. So now I'm going to select this one. I'm going to do Pathfinder minus front, so that it punches this inside one out of the outside one. So it's just all one shape here. And do the same thing here. Select these two, and then Pathfinder minus front. So now I've got a shape that's together rather than two rectangles. And then the last thing I need to do, I'm just going to show you again how this is going to line up. It's going to line up just like that, basically. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this top part of this piece. So I'm going to take another rectangle and put it right over top of this, get it nicely lined up right like that. It doesn't really matter how tall it is, just enough to go over the that piece we want to cut out. And then I'm going to select both of these again, go down to Pathfinder minus front, and that cut it out. So now I have a U-shaped spacer there. Now I can take this piece that I made before, and I can just center it up however I'd like it. And then you are good to go, because now you've got a slot that goes right in behind this one and creates a frame. Again, you can make this outside frame a little bit different in terms of dimensions. As long as it overlaps the back one, that will create the pocket there for you to slide it into. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, but until then, as always, I'll see you in the next one.